Text 2. The life, teachings, and impact of Zeno of Citium. Zeno of Citium, a philosopher from Cyprus born around 334 BCE, laid the foundation of a philosophical tradition that continues to inspire and guide people to this day: Stoicism. Before his life took a philosophical turn, Zeno worked as a merchant, trading in goods across the Mediterranean. However, fate had other plans for him. After a shipwreck left him stranded in Athens, Zeno discovered a city filled with thinkers and scholars, and he found himself drawn to their ideas. He soon began studying philosophy, an endeavor that would define his legacy. Initially, Zeno became a student of Crates of Thebes, a Cynic philosopher whose teachings emphasized a life of simplicity and virtue over material wealth. The Cynic's rejection of social conventions resonated with Zeno, but he found their approach lacking in structure. Seeking a more systematic framework, he studied with philosophers of the Platonic Academy and others who valued logic and reasoning. Over time, Zeno synthesized these teachings into a new school of thought, emphasizing ethics, logic, and nature's order. Zeno established his own school around 300 BCE, choosing the Stoipoikal, or painted porch, as his teaching site. The school and its followers became known as Stoics, taking their name from the Stoa. Stoicism's core message was that a life of virtue aligned with reason and nature could lead to true happiness. Rather than seeking pleasure or wealth, Stoicism advocated for inner peace through self-discipline, resilience, and integrity. Zeno taught that the highest good was a life lived in accordance with nature, guided by rational principles. For Zeno, virtue was the only true source of happiness. He divided virtue into 4 cardinal components: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Unlike other philosophies that placed value on external achievements, Zeno argued that these virtues alone were sufficient for a meaningful life. He believed that external factors, such as health or wealth, were indifferent and did not affect a person's moral worth. Only through virtue could one attain true freedom and inner peace. Central to Zeno's Stoicism was the idea of the Logos, a divine, rational force that he believed governed the universe. Zeno argued that, as rational beings, humans could connect to this cosmic order by aligning their actions with reason and virtue. This perspective led Stoics to accept life's hardships and uncertainties with calm resolve, trusting that there was a rational order behind events. Zeno's concept of the Logos thus provided a moral and metaphysical framework for Stoic ethics. Another critical element of Zeno's philosophy was the dichotomy of control. He taught that while we can control our thoughts, intentions, and actions, we cannot control external events or other people's actions. This distinction allowed Stoics to focus their energy on what they could influence and to cultivate acceptance regarding what they could not. For Zeno, this approach was essential for achieving tranquility, as it freed individuals from undue worry over external matters. Zeno's school flourished, and his teachings spread widely in the ancient world. Cleanthes, his immediate successor, and Chrysippus, the third head of the Stoic school, preserved and expanded upon Zeno's ideas. While Zeno's own writings did not survive, his principles endured through these later Stoics and through the Roman Stoics, such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, who adapted his teachings to the needs of Roman society. Today, Zeno's Stoicism continues to influence modern thought. Many principles of Stoicism are applied in fields such as psychology, particularly in cognitive behavioral therapy, which emphasizes rational thinking and emotional resilience. In self-help literature and leadership philosophy, Zeno's ideas encourage individuals to focus on ethical living, self-mastery, and the pursuit of a life grounded in inner peace rather than external validation. Zeno's legacy endures because his teachings address universal human concerns. How can we live well? How should we respond to hardship? By focusing on virtue and reason, Zeno provided answers that remain relevant even in a complex modern world. His Stoic philosophy offers a timeless path to peace, guiding individuals toward resilience, integrity, and wisdom in the face of life's inevitable challenges.